there. Happy Tuesday. Okay. Happy Taco Tuesday for you guys. Hope all is well. Um, hope a lot of y'all survived the um, what was it called? The snowstorm. It was it was hectic for a lot of people. Um, I know some of y'all. Yes, I know some of y'all had 8 inches, 10 inches. I know Jersey we had about a good probably 7 to 8 inches, maybe. New York, I don't think y'all got too much. I don't think I got too much at all. But for the most part, it was something. You know, uh, I called out today just to recoup. You know what I'm saying? From going in yesterday for the overtime or whatever the case is. But not here nor there. I'm glad we made it through the storm. I know the meteorologists, they exaggerate. They really do exaggerate. They have people acting like it was the end of the world, man. But you know, we got through it. We got through it. Much love to the people in Minnesota. Listen, stand strong. Real is real. So as y'all can see, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. We are on the road to 1,500 subscribers. We are on the road to 1,500 subscribers. God is good. God is working. He is working right now. God is working right now. So we on the road to 1,500 subscribers. Salute to everybody that was on the live a couple days ago. We had an awesome live. We had an awesome conversation. We spoke about Tupac's cousin. We spoke about volunteering. We spoke about Rihanna, referring to ASAP Rocky as her baby daddy and how ghetto that is. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna, listen, man, you have control. You have so much power. We have to refer to our brothers better. Brothers, we gotta refer to our sisters better. 2026, let's get away from baby mama, baby daddy. Please, please. Please, let's get away from the terms baby daddy and baby mama. It's so ghetto. It's so it's come on. We're better than that. We're better than that. We that's my child's father. That's my kid's that's my kid's dad. The father of my children, the father of my the mother of my children. So many different terms we could use. You know what I'm saying? So we spoke about that, and we chopped up about a few other things also. But as y'all can see tonight, we're talking about again. We're gonna start off with Tupac. Okay. If you guys have any topics that you want me to discuss, please leave it in the comment section, and I will discuss it in the next live. Okay. Any topics y'all want to discuss, leave it in the comment section, and we will discuss it when I do the next couple lives. Okay. This is about us being transparent with each other and us being there for each other and building and learning from each other. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get to it. So yeah, so Tupac, I was watching um the another video today on the art of dialogue. Shout out to the 20 people in the building. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, okay? So so as y'all know, the caption, you see the thumbnail. So Jamala Lassane, that's Tupac Shakur's cousin. That's Tupac Shakur's first cousin. She was interviewed by the Art of Dialogue, and some of so they put clips. They put clips of no, it's cool. It's good now. It's good now. They put clips of I was just doing a screenshot. That's why I glitched. Okay, but they put clips up of the interview that he did of her, right? So you're gonna see different clips are gonna be popping up before they post the whole interview. So the clip that they posted today was about how she pretty when she found out Tupac was in the hospital. Shout out to Jamala Lassane, Tupac's first cousin. I before I even continue, like I appreciate her speaking out. I don't know why it took so long for her to speak out, but then again, who am I to say that? Because she lost her first cousin to to violence. You understand what I'm saying? To gang violence. because Tupac was murdered. Tupac was assassinated over gang violence. Hey, what's going on, another? Kyle, what's going on? What's going on? Lisa Smith, how you doing? Let me know where y'all from. So it's unfortunate that Tupac was killed off of gang violence. And so I know she's probably still healing from it. You know what I'm saying? She looks just like Tupac, y'all. Y'all really need to go watch Art of Dialogue and watch the clips that they have for it. It is so emotional. I felt like such a connection to the videos, the clips, because yes, that is my era. That is my era, the Tupac era. You know what I'm saying? Tupac Shakur. I was born in '79. So when Tupac was out, that was one of my favorite rappers, yo. Like that was one of my favorite rappers. So when I see her, I see Tupac through her. The way she talks, the words she used, everything, man. Everything, her body language, all of that, man. So she was talking about how when she got the phone call that Tupac had died, you know what I'm saying? Forget died. When she got the phone call that Tupac had got shot. You know what I'm saying? So she was saying how she went to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? She was right there with Tupac's fiance, Kadada. Now, for y'all who don't know, Tupac was about to marry Quincy Jones' daughter, Kadada. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if that was her birth name or whatever the case is, but that's something that we will have to do some fact checking on, right? Because Tupac was from that cloth where people change their names. You feel me? So maybe she changed her name. I don't know. But she was talking about how when she found out the news that Tupac had got shot, how she went to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Her and Kadada. And they was there with him, you know what I'm saying? And she was saying how the tubes and everything, and how her mother how her mother was on her way from Atlanta to come to LA, because remember I was telling you Tupac was about to buy a few houses surrounding the house that he already had in Calabasas. You know what I'm saying? So he was going to buy a house for his cousin. He was going to buy a house for his aunt, which is Jamala's mom's. He was going to buy a house for his mother, and his cousin, like I was saying before, Jamala was gonna live with him. So she was saying how her mother was on her way from Atlanta. Her mother and her father was on their way from Atlanta to California with everything packed up. They was ready. They sold their house, everything, like they was locked in, B. And they was just saying how they had the guns in the car, Tupac's guns. It's like they all lay stuff. Like it was crazy, B. And she was saying how they got the call, you know what I'm saying, while they was on their way to to LA. You know what I mean? His mother too, right? And everybody got out there, whatever the case is. And she said when everybody got out there or whatever, she had took a plane back to Vegas. Sorry, to LA. And I think the Wilshire crib that Tupac had. And she said when she got back to the crib, her daughter, I think she said her sister or her daughter was there, something like that, and Jasmine Guy. So I was just like, yo, first of all, like Tupac was affiliated with some heavy hitters. I don't know if y'all know when Tupac was in jail, when he got locked up in New York and Rikers Island or whatever, like I think Madonna came to visit him, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac touched so many people's lives, man, from a let me fact check it right here, B. So y'all won't know I'm not capping, right? Did Madonna visit Tupac in jail? No. Oh shit. She didn't. No, Madonna did not visit Tupac in jail. In fact, Tupac wrote her a letter. Okay, so Tupac wrote her a letter in prison in 1995 explaining why their relationship ended. What? Partly due to her being white in his image. That's crazy. And even asked her to visit him, but she never did. Which caused him pain and later led to his public comments about feeling betrayed by her by not showing up. The letter Tupac wrote was a 3-page letter from Rikers Island, January 15th, 1995, where he broke things off. Wow, cited racial concern. So he broke up with Madonna. So Tupac broke up with Madonna while he was in jail. You know what I'm saying? Tupac letter spoke about incident, saying the guards allowed him special privileges like an extra shower, anticipation of her visit. What she felt was a betrayal. Madonna's confirmation. Madonna confirmed their brief relationship years later, adding context to the situation and the letter's release. So yeah, man. So Tupac, she didn't come visit him. She didn't go visit him. It looks like Tupac was dating Madonna, and he broke it off with her because he of his image. Like Tupac was very um pro black. You know what I'm saying? Like he was very pro black, and his family was connected to the Black Panthers. I believe his mother was a part of Black Panthers, and the stepfather or something like that. So I get where he's coming from. Like he probably felt like, listen, if I'm pumping this Black Power stuff, how am I? What I look like being with a white woman? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You feel me? But nah, man. So Tupac was really affiliated with some heavy hitters, man. Dude was dating Madonna. That says a lot right there. Like only black person in the entertainment world who was dating Madonna was Dennis Rodman. Was Dennis Rodman. So y'all do the math. Y'all do the math. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tupac. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, bro. Like, dude really was he really put an impact. He was a big impact on hip hop, a big impact on the movie industry for rappers. Big impact on just rapping and poetry, correlating poetry with rhymes. Like I told y'all before, I believe him and Biggie would have been friends at the end, man. If time can be rewinded, I really believe Biggie and Tupac would have became friends again, and they would have like done movies together, comic books, sitcoms, like everything, man. Those would have been the bad boys of the movie industry. Not Martin and Will, Tupac and Biggie. But rest in peace to yo. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of this interview. Keep dropping those clips, Art of Dialogue. I think his name is D Ray that got us interview on her. Salute, salute. Like I love what I see. Um, I don't know. I think she should write a book. I think Jamola should write a book, talking about Pac's life, because it looks like Tupac was really like that was his sister. You know what I'm saying? So make sure I hit up the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this live tonight. What you guys think about it, and if you have any questions. But she needs to be on more shows. She should be out there speaking for black speaking up to black women, young black sisters. Like we need people like her, like, to be a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like I can tell she's powerful. She has tons of wisdom and knowledge for our sisters and our brothers. Like real talk, real talk. So this is beautiful. Like this is probably one of the interviews that I watched all clips of, other than like the Dame Dash ones and the, you know, rare ones that I really fool with. But it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. So, like I tell you guys, if you have any topics that you guys want me to break down and talk about, send them to my inbox. Shout out to my brother Craig. You know, he sent me something in my inbox, about a topic that he wanted me to discuss. So we are discussing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play for you the topic that he sent me, and we will discuss it. Okay. Let's keep it a buck. All right, guys. Y'all make this make sense for me. Since when does time pass equal an apology? How is it people think that they can play in your face, do you any kind of way, and then disappear and just slide on about the way like ain't nothing happened? Let some time pass, spin the block, and come right back around you and think that they still have access to you.
You gotta be a new level of goofy to think this shit, because I'm still standing on business behind the apology that I was owed, baby. Like, we're still gonna talk about whatever it is we need to talk about back then that you thought you was finna escape and get away from. Time passed, ain't no fucking apology. I still wanna talk about it. I don't care if it's 2 years, 10 years. Welcome back to the conversation, boo, because let's talk about whatever the fuck happened, because time is not an apology. Y'all make this make sense for me.
Yeah. So listen, time does not heal all wounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you did somebody wrong and you know you did them wrong and you know you were supposed to apologize, you know what I'm saying? Even if you feel like you didn't do them wrong and they were offended by it, out of the kindness of your heart, it's the if this person is your friend and you feel like, yo, listen, or they're an associate or whatever the case is, the best thing to do is have a conversation with them about it. Apologize. Yo, sometimes you gotta apologize for things that you didn't know offended them, because you might have not have done something intentionally. You understand what I'm saying? It might just be something that like you wasn't trying to like be, no, you ain't mean no malice. You didn't. Hey, my brother, how you been? I'm Barface. Oh, what's up, my brother? And what's up, baby? Salute, man. Happy New Year, man. Blessings, peace to the gods, man. Peace to the gods, man. This is the cipher night. Uh-oh. Knowledge born God. Cipher. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So hold up, it's 9. Let me see. Let's see. I listen, y'all know how I am, man. Y'all know who I am. I like my mathematics to be right, B. Hold up. What is 9 in supreme? Born. Okay, born. Okay. Wisdom born God. Born. All right, cool. So listen, y'all. Yeah. So if you are, yes, sir, we going up this year after copyrights. Facts. Facts. This year is all about paperwork, securing the bag, um, LLCs, trademark, all of that. Getting your getting your mind right, getting your money right, securing it. All right. So yeah, man, if you do somebody wrong, and even if you feel like it wasn't wrong or whatever, the best thing to do is apologize, yo. You cannot just like distance yourself from somebody because you feel like you made them uncomfortable. If you made that person feel uncomfortable, right? Even if you was right and you made that person feel uncomfortable, you can't intentionally disappear and then reappear like you ain't hurt that person's feelings. You understand what I'm saying? Like you just can't do that, because this person, now when you return back into this person's life, how you know they're gonna treat you the way you want them to treat you? Now you're gonna be looking at them funny. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta be careful how we deal with people and how we respond to people's behavior, you know, because a lot of times we say things, and even though it's not a code of disrespect, it might not sit right with them, and if it does not sit right with them and you value this person, don't think you can just disappear and then reappear uh, um, when you feel it's convenient for you, and thinking shit all gonna be sweet, because that person is gonna feel a certain way and you're gonna think they switched up. They ain't never switch up. You just ain't showed them the courtesy of, hey, listen, my bad, I offended you. I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't mean to do you wrong. That wasn't my intention. That wasn't my intention. The most powerful word you can say when you understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times we just afraid to humble ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you're humbling yourself, you're standing outside of who you are as um you're stepping out the box. You know, yeah, favorite. Yeah. So you're putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. And that is part of humbling yourself. We have to learn how to humble ourselves. And that's the only way that we can be better people. If we just learn how to listen and to compromise and to take into considerations other people's feelings, you'll be surprised how much you can grow as a person. You know what I'm saying? But when you are the kind of person where you're like, no, I'm right and that's it. I'm not going to do, not, I'm not going to say da 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 da. When you like that, B, you don't know how many blessings you missing out on. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business relationship, whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta put yourself in a position where you can say, yo, you know what I mean? Maybe I was a little harsh. Even though I'm right, maybe I was a little harsh with my rightness. You know what I'm saying? And now you can open up the gates, the floodgates for new things to be born in your life. You understand what I'm saying? How can birth, how can you create birth, new birth in your life if you don't put the proper work in, put the proper timing in, put the proper pain in? You know what I'm saying? A mother, a woman, it takes 9 months to give birth, bro. And I feel like sometimes we don't give women enough credit. We don't give women enough credit because, a lot of times, like, um, we might we might lash out on them for whatever reason or whatever the case is because we might feel a certain way or whatever, but there's plenty of times women can lash out on us men. You know what I'm saying? But they be holding that shit in, bro. At a conversation today, and I was like, yo, like, and I thought to myself, they didn't have to say it. Like I thought to myself after during the conversation, I was like, Dad, like, she might be right, yo, like, because women in general, you know what I'm saying? Society always honors. This is why society honors women more. You understand what I'm saying? Because by God, God created woman to be strong enough to handle so much. You know what I'm saying? Why you think like how many people you know, right? Or heard of where the man go to jail, right? I'm talking about the good woman. The man go to jail and a woman, she don't cheat on him. She come visit him. Like, how many dudes is doing that shit, bro? A lot of dudes ain't doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? But papoose. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes ain't right. A lot of dudes, a lot of chicks ain't they ain't doing that. A lot of dudes ain't doing that. You understand what I'm saying? So God has created women to be like strong individuals, yo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, um, to get back to the conversation, in order to grow, in order to be a better person, we have to receive some type of pain. And sometimes the pain could be, you know, admitting that you were wrong or admitting that you could have said something better, like an awkward feeling that was like, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? So let's be mindful in order to have new birth of positivity, new birth of finance, new birth of good health, new birth of relationships. You know what I'm saying? In order for that new birth, we have to accept. We have to accept that that we. You have to accept. You have to accept. Period. Period. You know how much it hurts people to accept that they are wrong or accept that they have to give someone an apology even though they're right. You know what I'm saying? So acceptance, man, acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Acceptance. So yeah, man. So this was a good topic. This was a good topic. Um, that Craig brought over. I think this is very powerful. This is a conversation that people need to have. And like I tell y'all all the time, this is a platform where we have these kind of conversations, right? So I don't know if y'all know about Clarissa Shields. So Clarissa Shields, she went on a podcast or what have you, and she didn't go on it physically, but Clarissa Shields, she called in and she was acting like she was somebody who knew Clarissa Shields for a long time and was defending her and all of these different things or whatever. And as the conversation was going on, Clarissa Shields, she started referring to herself. She was like, "Oh yeah, how I did this and how I received this," and I'm just like, "Oh, what's up, Mama?
Oh,
What's
you
up?
trying to put your stuff in the dryer?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I don't know. I think it broke.
The dryer?"
Yeah, like it did a.
All right, people. Sorry, had to deal with some family business. Uh, Appliances in the household. Thank you for liking the outfit. If you feel like so beautiful, thank you, Julia. Appreciate you. Nah. Let me get off right now. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, my guys. Subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.